Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be talking about the 2025 Mars in Libra transit, part 3 of 3. In this segment, I'm going to be talking about the transit's possible impact on the zodiac signs Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. And yes, it does apply and pertain to the Sun, Moon, and Ascendant for all zodiac signs. Now, for Libra, the first house is what will be emphasized and highlighted. So for Libra, there may be very abundant and assertive energy at this time. Libra, there may be a lot of energy expended in Libra-related new beginnings, whether it's something connected with the law or art, which can cover a wide divergence of things, whether it be drawing, painting, or sculpting as some examples. And for Libra, there may be tremendous drive and motivation in terms of really as far as a more even attractive appearance. Libra often is very attractive in their appearance, but maybe even, maybe more incentive in this time in being even more attractive. And also, there may be a greater propensity for physical injuries that are connected with Libra, such as something with the lower back, or even an injury by the kidneys. And also, they may be affecting the vitality more so than usual if there are any physical related injuries at this time. Now, for Scorpio, the 12th house is what will be emphasized and highlighted. So for Scorpio, there may be a lot of, there may be more courage in terms of combating Libra hidden adversaries. And it could be, people that have, the Sun, Moon, or Ascendant in Libra, or ones that embody those characteristics, and maybe ones that come across as charming, tactful, diplomatic, but may have a superficial charm to them. And this is or it could just simply be relationships those may be involved in general. And there may be more limitations in terms of the energy at this time. And being in Libra, it could be from, trying to balance the energy, so much, doing a little bit of this for this person, doing a little bit of that for another person, and so on. And there may be more like sexual inhibitions and fears at this time for Scorpio, at this time, more so than usual. Maybe it's tied in with, having, the balance, in a connection sexually with someone, about matters with fairness. And guard out. Now, in some instances, there may be a lot of, maybe impulsive, energy connected with contracts and agreements, which could wind up being the self-undoing at this time for Scorpio. Now, for Sagittarius, the 11th house is what we emphasized and highlighted. So for Sagittarius, there may be an exorbitant amount of drive and motivation in terms of Libra-related goals and aspirations. It may be doing something, with beauty or cosmetics, something connected with the law or art or human resources. Something associated, could even be something with scales, such as scale design or production, negotiation, arbitration, as some examples. And there may be more enthusiasm for Libra-related groups, clubs, organizations, and that can include groups connected with arbitration or negotiation, the law, art. Anything connected, you can say, with balance, interior decoration, human resources. It could also be where Sagittarius may have more courage at this time in standing up for friends and even acquaintances. And it could be matters that are pertaining to justice and what's equitable and fair. It may be a legal situation for those people. Now, for Capricorn, the 10th house is what will be emphasized and highlighted. So for Capricorn, there may be a tremendous drive and motivation. It could be doing something Libra related in a career matter, It could be some career connected, with art, the law. It could be doing something as an attorney, a bailiff, a paralegal, a judge, as some examples. Arbitration, negotiation, and the situation with the dominant parent, which is often the father, authority figures, and even older people may be more contentious than usual, and maybe over matters, and being in Libra connected with fairness, cooperation, justice, a legal related issue. Also, there may be more enthusiasm in terms of improving one's social status and stature in life at this time. And it could be, again, the balance, finding, doing something, where you're doing a little bit, many different, distributing energy evenly in a number of things in order to do so at this time. And also the enthusiasm may be applied in terms of improving one's public image and reputation, such as being more refined, balanced, diplomatic, as some examples. Now, another thing, too, is that, for Aquarius, the 9th house is what will be emphasized and highlighted. So there may be more enthusiasm in terms of, having more of a balanced, higher learning, college education. It could be taking a college course, something associated with the zodiac sign Libra. Such as arbitration or something with the law, or art, human resources. It may be doing something as far as acting, as some examples. And also this could be about finding the balance between outspoken and diplomatic in matters connected with in-laws and grandchildren at this time, and even in your dealings with foreigners. And you might find yourself having a lot of drive and motivation in terms of expanding horizons at this time in foreign travel as well. And as far as expanding horizons, again, you have the Libra related balance, and and I'd say too, this could also be a time in terms of expressing, being finding that balance between, again, being outspoken and diplomatic in matters of expressing your beliefs and philosophies at this time. Now, for Pisces, the 8th house is what will be emphasized and highlighted. So for Pisces, there may be battles in terms of, what's fair, what's equitable in intimate connections and shared resources situations. If you're not getting your fair share in a shared resources situation, you feel like the other person may be getting more than he or she is entitled to. This could be that opportune time where you may speak out about this. And also there may be, if there's any, Libra, physical related injuries, it can include something with the kidneys or lower back and the endocrine system, the buttocks. It may be more trauma connected with it, or may require, surgery at this time. The 8th house is associated with surgery. And there may be there may be greater propensity toward being angry, over, say, an inheritance, a will, or insurance matter that, you just didn't see as fair or equitable, at this point in time. And there may also be a lot of drive and motivation in terms of making, some kind of, major change or transformation. And it may just simply be about, being more attractive, at this time. So anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment. Until next time, Edwin Learnard saying, stay well.